New all-time high is now trending on X. People are saying that one man literally just kickstarted the bull market. The question is this true? Or is this a dead cat bounce and everyone is about to get wrecked? We have a lot to discuss in today's video. This is one that you do not want to miss, that is for sure. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. I could always be wrong. Make sure you guys do your own research. Now, real quick before I continue, for anyone looking for a great crypto exchange, check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. It requires no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage because you know what you're doing, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below for anyone that's interested. Okay, so like I said, people are saying that one man just kickstarted the bull market. In a second, I'm going to let you guys know who that man is. I'm also going to let you guys know whether or not I believe we should be thanking him for this green day that we are currently experiencing, because the last few days in the market was a complete nightmare. These coins just kept going down. It was just like, my gosh, can 2025 just end already? Because 2026, I'm expecting some big things. Okay, now before I get into the person that people are saying is responsible for this green day, take a look at this. So Vanguard to allow trading of crypto ETFs on its platform. Vanguard will allow its brokerage customers to trade crypto ETFs starting Tuesday, which is today as I'm recording this video. The move marks a sharp reversal from January 2024, when the firm famously refused to let clients trade the newly launched spot Bitcoin ETFs and even removed access to Bitcoin futures ETFs. At the time, Vanguard said crypto assets did not align with its philosophy of long-term investing. Everybody comes around. Everybody comes around. The future is crypto. There is no longer denying it. It's being widely accepted, widely pushed. Like, I don't even know why people are even trying to give any sort of pushbacks ever. Crypto is here to stay. And this is why I strongly believe that anyone that gets shaken out of the market completely is going to strongly regret it. You're going to see people, you're going to see more and more Lamborghinis driving around the place, right? And you're going to be looking at those people in those Lamborghinis and you're going to question, how did that person get that car? And they're just going to be like, well, hey, I invested in crypto. And this is why I say never leave the market. When the market is red, the only thing that you should be doing is refocusing, re-strategizing, and just honestly, just plan for whatever comes next. We all know that eventually the market will bounce back. Over time, Bitcoin has only gone up. Don't ignore the signs. But let's get into another piece of big news on the day, okay? So, just in, President Trump says we have Fed chair candidates down to one. Down to one. Very, very interesting. Big news. And here he is, Jerome Powell. He was trending as well not that long ago, right? But this guy has been just a problem for us. But our problems is going to go away mid-2026. All right, so lots to look forward to. So this is not the time to be getting pissed off and wanting to leave the markets and just hoping that the markets get back to your entry price so that you cash out completely, because I know that's what a lot of you is most likely thinking. But let's get into the man of the hour, or the man on the day, the man that predicts that crypto is about to reach new all-time highs, and this is why everybody is talking about new all-time highs coming. This man right here, CZ from Binance, so he said this just 5 hours ago. I predict many more all-time highs coming soon. And that's why you still see new all-time highs trending here on X. Okay, since he posted that, there's been lots of stuff on X. Like, for example, this breaking CZ had posted, today marks the first day of the bull run. Yesterday was the bottom, Bitcoin heading to $135,000 this month itself. He deleted the post within 20 seconds. So CZ from Binance is just, he's also trending right now. Another post here, Binance founder CZ predicts Bitcoin will reach between 300,000 and 600,000 next year. So people are thinking that this is the reason why we are pumping right now. But to be honest, the reasons why we're pumping is because next year, everybody knows it's going to be a massive year for crypto. The Vanguard news, also the Trump news, they have already found a replacement for Jerome Powell. So all of these combined is why we are actually pumping right now. But honestly, a pump is a pump. I don't even care who takes the credit, who people want to give the credit to, as long as we see more and more green days. But yeah, CZ pumping the crypto market, yeah, I definitely don't believe people care that much, even though his following is enormous. People are not going to start buying crypto just because CZ thinks that we're going to reach new all-time highs soon. It's just not happening. You know, CZ at the end of the day is super, super, super rich, but he's always going to try to pump his own bags when you think about like Aster, the BNB, which is legit projects. And then there was that BNB meme coin thingy that was going around. People are saying that this is the next Shiba Inu on the BNB chain. Like, come on, man, that was absolutely ridiculous. But anyways, during these time periods, everyone needs to focus on their own portfolio and try to figure out how can you make your money back? Because that is the most important thing. You guys have heard me say this multiple times. Warren Buffett said, rule number one, don't lose money. Rule number two, don't forget rule number one. So if you're currently down in your portfolio, you need to figure out how to make your money back, even if you have to take out some swing trades. And this is why I always tell you guys to learn TA, because sometimes it's very helpful. I have opened up a couple trades on Sweet recently, a couple swing trades, and I've been timing it quite nicely actually. Both times I bought this around like 133 or something like that, and then sold out at 161. So I made a couple great trades on this actually. And when I'm entering into these trades, I'm not throwing in like $500 or $1,000. It wouldn't make all that much sense for this little bit of a movement. But you know, when you see a double bottom here on certain coins, it's kind of like you just have to take that risk no matter how bearish the overall markets look. And no matter how many people are screaming, hey, we're only going to crash, continue to crash. Sometimes you just got to zoom out a little bit and be like, okay, well, if I can make a nice little swing trade right here, why wouldn't I take that? Because most investors right now is making little trades. No one is holding nowadays because they're just terrified of something like this happening yet again on the charts. You know, SWE went from $3.50 all the way down to like 58 cents. People are terrified of these. So people are making little trades here and there, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, now if we come over here to see what Bitcoin is doing on the daily time frame, you can see that we are still in overbought territory. Above the dotted lines means overbought, below the dotted lines means oversold. So on the daily time frame, we are still overbought. But if you guys watched my last video, I told you guys that even though we're overbought, we haven't been seeing any significant move towards the upside. But if you really zoom in a little bit on this Bitcoin chart, what it kind of looks like is Bitcoin might have started to make lower or higher lows, right? So it bottomed out here at 81,000, and then its recent low yesterday was at 84,000. Now, obviously, it's way too early to really take that in, but it's a good start. Right? I mean, a week ago, I did predict that Bitcoin was about to rally to about $98,000 before retracting and retesting the lows at $81,000. So I'm still going to stick to that right now, where I'm going to see if Bitcoin can actually come to this $98,000 range and see if it pulls back before taking off yet again. Now, if we come over here to the weekly time frame, let's see what's it's looking like. So on the weekly, we are still oversold, right? But when you really take the sim, it has started to curve up into the upwards direction. So that's possibly a good sign that Bitcoin really is about to reach back towards at least $98,000. But it's still a little bit early, and we have a long week ahead of us. So we'll see how things play out. And also, we're still in 2025, a terrible year for crypto, man. Absolutely disgusting. But there's still lots of great things to look forward to for 2026. So even though, you know, you might have to wait a little bit longer to make those great gains in crypto, it's still going to be worth it, in my personal opinion. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. Again, I could always be wrong. You never know. All it takes is Trump to make one tweet and then the markets come crashing all the way down, right? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links down below. And until next time, take care.